Wow, such a powerful message came through just before doing this video. This showed up. This is a message from your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit. They have been trying to talk to you and give you messages like a grandmother figure, mother figure. Now, it's a full moon, and full moon is the mother, the presence of the mother. And also, your ancestors are so connected with the energy of the moon. Think about it. Every ancestor could see the moon, the same moon that you are observing tonight, the moon that you see. Every ancestor who walked this earth from the very beginning connected with the moon is the same energy. This same energy. That's why this shows up like, wow, I get chills. So the ancestral energy is your connection with life itself, and today you are receiving a strong reminder. It's a reminder about your power, things that you can achieve, connecting with your roots, with powerful people in your bloodline. And you may not even know who these people are. They may have been very well known, but not enough known to you and your family today. So these beings, they're with you. They're very talented and they have big heart, big personalities. So today you have a visitor. It's your grandmother. So grandmother figure, maybe mother figure, someone in spirit who holds this space of a mother, the moon. You love, mother protection. And I can feel this is all about this natural protection. Someone is protecting you in the invisible world. And this invisible protection feels like you're distancing, you are moving away from wrong people. This is this protection. Now, I also feel like she's not like lovey-dovey kind of grandmother. She's teaching you something. Like she wants to give you some kind of guidance and instructions, things that you may not see on the surface, but they happen. She says that maybe you feel distant from your family members. Maybe you felt like you cannot connect with closest people to you, like your loved ones, your family members. Maybe it's your parents, your children, like someone in your family, siblings, you just feel very, very distant from. And you might not even know why. You want to be close. You want to have this family, like a normal kind of family, but it doesn't work that way. But you also feel more resentment towards that person in your family. Your grandmother, this beautiful feminine spirit, she says, you need to know your worth. Know your worth. You are worthy. You have been conditioned to experience guilt in your life over and over again. Somebody always try to make you feel guilty for what you said, for what you did, and for things you didn't do. And now you are kind of in the situation where like, no, I choose different thoughts. I am not going to give in and allow these thoughts of guilt and of shame to make me feel bad. It's been a really long road. I do feel like it's been a really long road for you, trying to prove something to your loved ones, like you are good enough, you are worthy. Maybe you feel like your family favored your sibling more than you, and you feel like that's so unfair. And it's like feeling of powerlessness and hopelessness, like there's nothing I can do to fix that. I cannot make my mom love me more than, say, my sibling, and I cannot make my dad acknowledge me more. So there is this acceptance that you're going through. But if I could sort of show you a picture of what I see, like your ancestors, your grandmother, she is so big in her presence. She's not like a little lady who's like always sitting, doing arts and crafts in the corner. Like, no, she is like this powerhouse. And she also wants you to know that you don't have to expect people to like you and to approve of you. Her life was very difficult, she says. And she had to go through so many struggles. She had to raise children, not just her own children, but she also had to take care of other kids. There were families who couldn't support their kids, and they feel like she was taking care of them. Like she's like, girls, people bringing some family together. And she also says to you that so if it's your grandmother, she wants to remind you that your mom, her story is not the easiest. It's not the most glorious stories. Maybe there was so much pain in her life, and she had to experience abandonment and shame and guilt. So the feelings that you are feeling maybe now, these feelings have been passed on to you because the people who raised you, they did not know any better. They could not control their emotions. They did not have like this emotional intelligence to teach you things, to take care of yourself. It's almost like they had to, if they felt guilt, they will pass on this guilt to you. For no reason, you feel like I'm guilty just for existing. If I feel shame for being alive, that's not your feeling. And she wants you to be super clear. So this full moon, this awakening, will take you to this whole new dimension of your own consciousness. And you have these ancestral beings taking care of you in the spirit world. So your grandmother wants to teach you something, because she shows me like a lot of different instruments. She shows me like kitchen things like forks and spoons. I don't know if you're something to do with nutrition, something to do with food, and maybe you cook for yourself. Maybe making your own meals will start you in the right direction. So making your experience much more nurturing. Maybe you start with making meals for yourself, something to do with like changing the way you eat, and also like the patterns that you experience. So let's say you used to just eat really quickly and be always on the go, or always order takeouts. But she's saying to you, just like, use all of the stuff in your kitchen to make your meals. So there is this kind of aspect to her. So she loved to cook. That's another thing that she wants to tell you, that she loved to cook, that she had a really good sense of like what everyone's favorite food was. And maybe you knew how delicious her meals were, and she's just trying to remind you. I don't know. Another thing that she wants to tell you is this. She wants you to believe in miracles. Now, this is interesting. There is something is going on. And when she says expect miracles or believe in miracles, that's because you've been too logical. There is a logical person in your mind here. This is your logical part. No, sorry, this one is your logical. the left part of the brain, that's your logic. And then the right side of the brain, this is your open, concept thinking, abstract thinking, psychic abilities. So your logical person sometimes speak the loudest. And it talks you out of believing in miracles. It talks you out of believing in miracles. It says, don't believe in miracles. It doesn't make sense. The law of attraction, it's a bunch of BS. Do not listen. Do not listen. But there's also the person in you who believes in miracles, who believes in possibilities, endless possibilities. And I promise you, that's exactly what she wants you to know. And here she says, you are protected. Your ancestors are with you. Believe in miracles no matter what, because miracles are only possible when you believe in them. So believe in miracles. Things can turn around very quickly. And she also says that you're protected. This is protection message as well. That's it, Grandma. My mission is done.